When you win 6 championships and win MVPs and win scoring titles, you have to be considered one of the best. Michael Jordan had that and more. Going into the 1996 series against the Chicago Bulls, I was a defensive player of the year. Michael was the MVP, and they had made a big deal about it. But I think my mindset was just to go in there and contain him, make him take uncomfortable shots, make him take something that's not in his rhythm, and give us a chance to win, and make other players beat us. Kukoc stepped up, Pippen stepped up, a lot of players stepped up. Michael Jordan stepped up in Game 6. He got smart about it by attacking us and getting us in situations where we're getting in foul trouble, and then we couldn't do nothing about it. In these games, I was saying anything I wanted to say to Mike, and it went back and forth, and he didn't back down. He was always strong, and he always came at me, and I loved him. I think he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
It had been deemed impossible. No team has ever returned from a 3-0 series deficit. But the Sonics have marched back from the brink and now stand poised to take it the distance. And tonight, as they approach the final leg, it's their opponent Bulls who seem wounded and weary. Once given up for lost, can they find their way to the promised land?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Finals here in Chicago, where it's safe to say these fans did not expect to be celebrating Father's Day with the Game 6 after the way the team started this series. I'm here with Coach Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. And Mike, perhaps some home cooking is just the thing these road-weary Bulls need.
Well, road-weary and maybe a little road rash with the injuries they've sustained. Ron Harper battling a knee injury that'll require off-season surgery, and Scottie Pippen dealing with knee and especially ankle injuries that have limited his effectiveness.
And while the Bulls are banged up and bedraggled, Clark, the Sonics seem on the rise.
Yeah, you take a look at their big guy, Shawn Kemp, an all-star. The Sonics are definitely younger and healthier at this point, but still a tall task to win 2 in a row on the defending champs' home court.
Oh, big effort tonight needed. On the floor for the Supersonics, the Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton. He's joined by Hawkins in the backcourt. At the forward spots, Schrempf and Kemp. And Brakowski at the 5. And the 5 for Chicago. MVP Michael Jordan and Harper are the guards. Pippen and Rodman form the front court, and big Luke Longley at center.
And after the Sonics lost the first 3 games, Coach Carl finally put the glove, Gary Payton, on Jordan. Some question what took him so long to guard the MVP with the Defensive Player of the Year.
And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. And stolen by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam. Jordan outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Over Payton. Jordan with the bucket. Here's Pippen. Left side, Jordan. Over Payton. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen.
NBA record for wins, shattering the old mark of 69 by the Lakers in the early 70s.
And you know, Coach, if the Bulls...
Everyone from reporters to even some Seattle players thought this series was over.
If they can't make threes, I think that puts even more pressure on Michael Jordan.
They've got Pippen. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. Payton inside. Here's Hawkins. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
And it's Chicago scoring again. They set the pick. It's Jordan with the drive. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Well, if Seattle wants to extend the series, they need Kemp to match Jordan's scoring total.
That's all order. And Jordan gets it to go.
The only person in the world who thought this series would get to Game 6, Shawn Kemp.
27 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Here's Rodman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. strength against Pippen. Jordan on the wing. Kukoc for three, drills the three-pointer.
I mean, this current Bulls core, as constituted, could go on a historic run. It would be an absolute shame if they were one and done and didn't have a chance to see how far they could play this thing out.
Yeah, I think as fans, we'd get robbed. I think we all want to see more of it. Here's Jordan. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
George Karl's adjustment in Game 4, putting Gary Payton the glove on Michael Jordan. It changed the series.
An NBA record 72 wins in the regular season. But Chicago needs to close this series out to be considered the greatest. Wow. There's no way you can keep Jordan down too long. Michael is just so good.
No good from Perkins. The Bulls leading by 19. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 9th assist in the game now. Down low, Rodman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. And they double up Jordan. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he's good on the three ball.
They're really confident in Kukoc out of that corner spot, and why not? I mean, it's just another thing that he does really well.
Passes it to Kemp. Here is Bukowski. And good coming on the assist by Kemp.
Good offensive maneuvering, resulting in a high-quality shot.
Now Jordan. And the Chicago Bulls have done it. 72 wins and the NBA championship. The greatest season in NBA history.
To win it all in front of their home fans, it makes this special. This team has gone through so much.
But this win solidifies this Bulls team's place in NBA history, don't you think?
I agree, and I think they very well could be the best team ever. Maybe the best we've ever seen, this 96 Bulls team. And Michael Jordan, his 4th title. MJ is in the conversation for greatest player of all time.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, all future Hall of Famers.
Boy, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what more can you say? And you can just see the emotion and what this moment means to Michael Jordan. Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls, 1996 NBA champion.